Alright guys, we're currently on the train on our way to Lanzhou. It's gonna be a 9-hour train ride, and it kind of loops around like down south and then back north again to like 17 different stops or something. I forgot how many times it has to stop exactly. It's gonna be a long ride. I feel like I don't need any more of these extremely long trips after those 14-hour plane rides. But okay, more bad news is that I had a really bad cold. That's just really bad for me. Now I just feel kind of drowsy, like I have to blow my nose every like 15 seconds, and it's just so miserable, everything. You guys know what it feels like when you catch a cold. Just really tired. I might take a nap, but to get up at like 5 a.m. to catch the train because it was like at 6:45. But anyways, wish me luck. Better content coming up soon. With that being said, I'm just gonna end it off right now. I'm not gonna really vlog much until we get there. I'm just gonna take a nap. Peace. Well, after a long and arduous trip of 9 hours, after 9 hours on the train, we're finally here at Lanzhou, and honestly, I'm not too sure what we're gonna do next. We're just gonna probably head to our hotel to drop off our luggage, and then we'll figure out what's next. I think up next, we're gonna meet up with our tour guide, which we will be having him for the next few days, along with groups of other people that we're traveling with. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I mean, other than the fact that I have a really bad cold, that might lead up to some problems here on the high plateau, where the elevation is like 1,500 meters. We're about to exit out of the railway station, and I'm not really in the vlog probably until after we get to the hotel. So yeah, see you guys there. Just got to the hotel, and right now we're just gonna plan on what to do next. My parents are planning to take me to this place that they went to 19 years ago. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but we are in a touring company. So today we're just waiting for everyone to get here, and we're not doing anything in particular. We can just completely chillax. But since my parents want to take me there, then we're just gonna go. It's not really that far away. We're just gonna take a taxi or something, and hopefully for the rest of the night we get to chill before our actual trip. So we're not actually really gonna do that much here in Lanzhou. Most of our trip will be around the Jiangsu and Qinghai areas, which is like two big provinces in China. And since the province of Qinghai is pretty high in elevation, we might have something they call plateau reactions. I'm not really sure how you say it in English, but you guys get the idea. With that being said, I'm just gonna save a little battery here. I'm not gonna vlog until we actually get to the place where we're going. But yeah, see you guys there. So that right there, this whole place is the Huanghe, or the Yellow River. I mean, I don't know why the sidewalk is going down here, but I think it's meant to be there when the tide is low, but apparently right now it's going on high tide, so the water is flooding everywhere, like over the trees and then onto the sidewalks. It does pass through the north and west side of Xinan, but that's when it's almost empties into the ocean, so water is probably going to be even more yellow as we get toward the bottom, but let's keep on exploring. I really need to get out of here because I feel like I might drop my camera in the river anytime. This is exactly what it looks like after a flash flood. I mean, I don't know, because I've never been in one, so maybe not. Guys, seriously, just look at how fast the water is flowing in the Yellow River. Alright guys, we had dinner and we're back at the hotel, and we have to walk for like miles and my legs are dying. But it's currently around 9 p.m. We're all getting ready for bed because we have to get up really early the next day to go somewhere else. But you guys are not gonna believe how bright it is outside. Okay, get this. Even though Lanzhou is technically like 2 hours behind in time zones, the whole country uses Beijing times, which I may or may not have set up before. So you might expect sunrise at like 4 a.m. and then sunset at 10 p.m. But with that being said, guys, that's gonna wrap up just for today's vlog. There will be more content coming up tomorrow as we travel to new places. But yeah, until then, peace. After hours on the bus, we finally arrived at our destination. It's this place in the Qinghai province, or the elevation is something like 3,000 meters, and it's getting really chilly too. And so far, I haven't really felt any effects on me due to the high elevation. They say you will eventually. Their advice is don't get too excited, don't waste too much energy, just stay calm. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated when we see any new features. So yeah, peace out. Guys, this place is absolutely gorgeous. It's hundreds and thousands of square miles of grassland. Okay, these horses are not moving at all, which is really creeping me out. Oh, I can smell that horse poop from here. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh yeah, and also, yes, I still do have a cold. I even got a little fever this morning, and my parents almost decided not to make me come, but they said that's okay. I'll be fine, so I'm here, and I'm just gonna talk very softly because my throat does kind of hurt, and also with the lack of oxygen here, I can't be like that energetic. But yeah, wish me luck, guys, that I'll survive this. So we're officially at the Qinghai Lake. You guys can't see it yet. It's still some distance away, but hopefully we're gonna get a better view of it. And we also just finished biking our 5K biking trail. I did not vlog while I was biking because I don't want to risk falling off my bike again because I was still recording from last time. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously though, with our tour guide pushing us and going to this place and then making us stay only a certain amount of time and then we're moving on, and then most of the time being on the buses because, you know, this place is like very sparsely populated and our car rides are like 3-4 hours. I wasn't really able to find good times to vlog because, you know, on the bus they're just talking the whole time. I mean, they're explaining to us about the scenes, but at the same time that did create some problems for my vlogging. I don't really want to talk that much either because, you know, I have a troll. Yeah, I probably said that a million times, so I'll just shut up. But even right next to the Qinghai Lake, the view is still pretty amazing. So basically, this Qinghai Lake, the place where we're heading to right now, it's called Qinghai because in Mandarin, the word Qinghai means the green sea. And that's what the province was named after. They said that it actually changes colors based on like the color of the sky, like it's different color in the morning, at noon, in the evening. Probably looks even better when it's clear. I mean, it's like partially cloudy right now, but I think we're in for a pretty good view. Alright guys, well, first of all, please don't make fun of this scarf I have. It's supposed to cover up my neck, although I had some screen on. It kind of wears off as the day goes on. The ultraviolet light from the sun is so strong that even me, someone who is extremely sunburn resistant, is about to get a sunburn. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? How do I look in this thing? But anyways guys, we're here at the Qinghai Lake, the biggest salt lake in China. This place reminds me of the Great Salt Lake in Utah. I mean, not that I've been there or anything, but I just made the connection because this is a really big salt lake toward like the Midwestern area of China, and Great Salt Lake is also a really salty lake toward the Midwestern part of the United States. Honestly, at first sight, I legit thought this was a bay to the open seas or something, because that's exactly what it looks like. I mean, you see like mountains in the distance, but like on that side, like the lake is so wide and so long and so big that you cannot see the shore, so it makes you think that it leads out to the ocean even though we're far inland. There are like boats over there that I don't know what they're for. I mean, it can be used for transportation, but I didn't think that they would be in this lake. And what is that? I think it's a statue of the Buddha. And what is that in the distance? Is that a hot air balloon? I don't know what's going in there, but hopefully we can go on one of these. Well, maybe not, because I really don't want to go any higher. Just walking on the boardwalk. Well, I don't know if you really call this the boardwalk, but whatever. Enjoying the view on both sides, actually on all 4 sides, and also enjoying the cool and breezy weather. I mean, even though I do have a cold, weather like this in the summer is pretty rare since I don't come to these places that often. But I mean, the temperature's only in, I'd say, around the mid-50s, and that's actually pretty pleasant if I didn't have a really bad cold. Yeah, I just gotta stop mentioning that because that's bringing everything down. So this is a legitimate dock that we're currently walking on that extends into the lake, and you can see there's water on both sides. Check this out, guys. This is the only animal that lives in the lake. It's a type of fish, and they grow extremely slow. They grow like 1 pound in like 10 years or something like that. Back at the mountains, I know you guys probably can't see this, but at this elevation of 3,200 meters, trees don't grow on the mountains. There's only grass. It's another difference between the mountains here and home. Mountain ranges, it's pretty green, but it's only going to be green for like a couple months, from like June to August. I guess that's all you get when you're in a plateau like this. So that's probably all I'm going to vlog, at least just for today. It's currently almost 7 p.m., but the sun is still this high up, and I think after this, we're just gonna get some dinner and then head to our new hotel. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys maybe tonight, but most likely tomorrow. It's currently around 6:30 a.m. and we've left our hotel. We're going to another salt lake in Qinghai. We're fully on our bus right now. It's always those hour-long bus rides that throws us off. Like really, it's about time for sunrise. You can see it in the distance, and here you can get a pretty good view towards it in like the Qinghai Plains, and then there's like mountain ranges in the distance. That is a lot of wind panels right there. But yeah, these things are absolutely huge once you're like actually up close. For now, I'm just gonna take a nap, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, we're here at the visitor center of the Kaka Salt Lake in Qinghai. Yeah, I know that's kind of a weird name, but it's also sound translated into Mandarin. I think its origin is like Arabic or something, because, you know, the Mongols, they speak Arabic. I don't know, maybe. But we're waiting for everyone else to get ready, and then we're gonna go in. Our tour guide did warn us about like tiny sinkholes in there, so we're not gonna go into places where they like blocked off or like nobody goes there. Because sometimes people go there because they think, oh, like there's nobody there, so we can go take pictures, and that's that's when they put themselves in danger. And there are a lot of salt deposited on the bank of the lake, or maybe even in the lake too. I'm not too sure. But we're just gonna have to wait for us to get there to actually see it. Okay, so we can see the lake in the distance, and I don't know why there's so much salt piled in here, but we're gonna have to keep on walking towards the lake. Currently walking on the path completely made out of salt. This is a lot of NaCl that we're encountering. Honestly, it feels kind of like gravity. That is a statue completely made out of salt in the distance, and so is that one over there, and even that one. The official view of the lake, you can see water reflecting, view of the sky, the mountains, the clouds, everything. I think these dark spots are what they're talking about, like those tiny sinkholes that if you fall in, it's not gonna be pretty. This is where sunglasses comes in handy because the salt does reflect the sun's light. So here is a place that we can actually step into the lake and just like walk in the water, I guess. And that's why we wore those sandals, and I swear the water's gonna be extremely cold. Like, I can already feel it. First step into the water. Oh, yep. Yeah, it is as cold as I thought. Oh my god, it's freezing cold. Okay, I'm officially in the water right now. And it is so cold. Like, it is literally like 40 degrees at most. But I chose to get off on the other side of the dock because water's shallower, it's barely over my ankle, and there's less people too, which is suitable for me to film. I can literally feel salt chunks in my sandals. This is not a good idea considering I have a really bad cold. It's like that iffy feeling you get when you have like little pebbles in your shoes. Well, guess what? That's exactly what I feel, except this time it's salt. So it is so bright that I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this, they used it to block off the sinkhole, which helps us stay safe. It hurts so bad. You know, like the feeling of the salt grinding against your feet. Like, really? Just walking in the water, stirring up the salt. I don't know why it's so bright every time I try to film. It's probably something wrong with the settings. I'll try to fix it, or maybe it's just because the sunlight is so bright. Honestly, this place feels a lot better than yesterday, even though the elevation is still 3,000. I didn't get any unusual or uncomfortable feelings or whatever. I mean, yesterday I did. I keep getting headaches. I felt like my arms and my legs are just weak and tired, and my eardrums kept popping on our way back to the hotel. Like, the road was really bumpy and it keeps going uphill and downhill, so that caused some problems, but we're good, at least for now. Honestly, I don't care anymore because today we're getting the heck out of this place. This afternoon, we're taking the train back to Gansu province where the elevation is only like 1,500 meters. So that's good. So for this part, I think the salt is all deposited in the ground and it doesn't like float up or whatever. So it actually feels really comfortable because there's no more salt grinding against my feet. They're all washed off. And there's no more new salt coming from the bottom layer into it. And the water is relatively shallow too. And more I stay in this water, it doesn't feel that cold anymore. But, oh. I literally almost walked into a sinkhole. Is it just me, or I feel like the water is getting warmer and colder in places? 50 likes on this video and I'll step into that the next time I come here, which will be like never. But comment down below if you want me to come back to this place again. That one is huge. Not gonna even bother to go near it. I should probably call these salt holes instead of sinkholes. I literally can't see the bottom for that one. It doesn't really make sense to me. Is this salt just like a thin layer on the surface, or is there like more? Or is this lake some sort of like swampy area that could like trap us easily? I don't know. Comment down below what you guys think. Walking on salt barefooted. Oh my god. Ow. Bro, this is legit worse than stepping on Legos. Not even kidding. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't do this. Yeah. Guys, look at the salt. It's actually so like white and crystallish. Unfortunately, guys, time is limited and we have to start heading back already. My hands are covered with salt water and I should probably not be holding this camera right now for safety purposes, but oh my god, there are a lot of salt sinkholes around this area. We need to be careful. But guys, like I said before, after this, we're going to be taking the train back to Gansu. Maybe I'll update you guys on the train if I get a little more information on where we're going next. Actually, we already know that. But yeah, guys, I don't want to waste too much camera battery and storage right here. So yeah, see you guys a little later. Oh my god, look at my legs, guys. Like, all the salt's solidified on there. Look at that. We're at the Danxiadi area in Jiangsu, and I think we're here to see the mountain ranges with like different colors. I think it's due to some type of plate tectonic collision hundreds of millions of years ago, and there's going to be other mountains and valleys and stuff like that. Not exactly sure what they will look like, but we'll find out once we go in. So we got our tickets and we're going in, and to tour this place, we need to be riding on the little train they have, and there's going to be different like viewing points, I guess you would say, to see the place. We're going out of order. I think we're going in order of viewpoint number 2, and then number 1, then I think number 3, and then number 5, which we're not going to get on, and then number 4. Taking the bus for now, and yeah, once we're in and once I find something that is very interesting, I'll show you guys, but for now, peace out. Quick update, we are taking the bus, and this is what it currently looks like outside. I'll update you guys as soon as we like get off, get a good view of the outside. But for now, see you guys later. So we've arrived at viewing station number 2. If you look closely here, I don't know if you guys can see it because the sun's so bright, but the rocks are in different colors. And that's why they call these the rainbow rocks. I don't know why it's so bright, but hopefully you guys can see this. They say these hills right here looks like Sleeping Beauty, but I don't see anything. So yeah. I mean, they say you do need some imagination in order to see it, but I still don't see it. Comment down below if you see it. But seriously, this place is amazing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You can literally take the helicopter to get a good view of this place. Well, we're not doing that because that costs like several hundred yuan, which is still like a couple $100. Once again, please don't make fun of my weird outfit. It's a very sunny day and the sunlight is extremely bright and extremely dry in here. So we're only allowed to stay in one place for a few minutes, and now we're taking the bus to the next station. So we're hiking up the hill and it's so hot outside. I'm sweating so much, but I can't take this off because I can get like sunburns all over my body if I do. This place is a legitimate desert. There's like very little precipitation throughout the year. Just look at the cloudless sky right here. Here at the viewing station number 1, this place is absolutely huge. So we're currently on the viewing balcony here, and there's mountains like on all 4 sides. Huge scallop rock cumulus. Okay, so that's these mountain ranges over here, and including ones on the other side that I can't really get to, at least for now. And this place right here, these are like the waves in the sea. And are those the trees over there? I know it's probably weird for me to freak out because of trees, but here in the desert, you don't see trees that often. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we've already gone down from the Qingzhang Plateau, and the elevation is only like 15 or 1600 feet, so we're good. From what I heard, this place looks the best during sunrise or sunset, but we're in the middle of the day, so that's not gonna happen, but this place is still really amazing. So this is the view on the other side of the mountain, and it looks completely different than the side we were on. That was like the sea wave, and that was the place we were first at, where we hiked up the trail. I don't know if it's just me or it's because I'm wearing sunglasses, but this is probably the bluest sky I've ever seen. Getting ready to board the bus to get to station number 4. This place reminded me of Zhangjiajie. This place in the Hunan province that I went to around 7 years ago. The landscapes are relatively similar, but that place looks so humid. It literally rains 24/7, and I have bad memories of that place, which I don't feel comfortable talking about, but this place is so dry. It's legit in the middle of the desert. There's like almost no precipitation throughout the year, and all the rivers dried up from what I heard. It's very different, although it's got some similar landscapes. I board the bus and go into station number 4, which they say is the best station out of all of them. The rocks are more colorful, and yeah, we'll get to see it in a few minutes. We're here at station number 4, and whoa, how did that happen? Looks as if someone placed them there. Look at this, guys. 七彩丹霞 meaning like the rainbow colored rocks, and it's exactly what it is. This might have something to do with like the lava flow beneath the layers, and then later the movement of the plate tectonics. finally hiking up this path right here, and they say the station 4 is probably the best station for viewing out of all of them. They also says that during sunny weather it looks better because it does also has something to do with reflecting off the sun's light. I'm not gonna talk too loud in here because there's a ton of people around. Oh my god, look at all this stretching all the way from here and there into the distance. Guys, comment down below what you think. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, rate this place on how you think of it. That place over there, I'm not exactly sure which, called the Small Patala Palace. You know the Patala Palace in Tibet? Yeah, I mean, they say it's a miniature version of it. Dang, I really need to use my imagination in order to see these things. Dang, they're still building in that direction over there. As far as I can tell, this is a very hard and arduous job. Touching the rocks at a close-up. Feels kind of sandy, honestly. So we're out of there and we're just gonna head to lunch. And I think this afternoon we're gonna go to more places, like the Jiayu one, which I will explain a little more later. But for right now, peace. Currently entering the visitor center for the Jiayu Pass, the western end of the Great Wall. Great Wall stretches for, I believe, more than almost 7 million kilometers long. And the western end is the Jiayu Pass right here, and the eastern end is the Shanghai Pass on the east side, near the Pacific Ocean. Right now, we're following our tour guide. We're going in, and I'll update you guys as soon as we actually get to the pass itself. So we're going to be going to the museum first because it's about to close in like less than an hour or so. So we're going there first before we actually enter the city or the pass behind us. So this is like a map. We're right here, and these are the Great Walls built during the different dynasties, as you can see here. This is a chart of when each part of the wall was built. And these are the famous sites of different parts of the Great Wall. These are the things that were used to light fire on the Great Wall in order to report if they see enemies around. And this is the chart on the signal they use. So I didn't vlog that much in the museum, but there were a lot of people and it's kind of loud in there too. We're about to enter the city. I believe there's 2 layers of walls. We'll have to wait until we get inside to see. Officially in the city, you know, like all those cities in ancient China, they all have these city walls and gates on all 4 sides like this. And this one's actually a pass. It's like a very important place for military purposes. But yeah, most of them are now torn down, and there are a few here and there that are still here, and this is one of them. Now we're just gonna keep walking into this place to see what else it has. So there's a map of this place, and we're right here. We've just entered this gate right here. This place is not easy to vlog because there's a ton of people and it's kind of loud too. I'll update you guys later, so peace out for now. Like the outskirts of the country back in the days, and now we're going from in to out, and after a few gates like this one, we'll be out of the nation. Well, now we won't. We're currently climbing up the inner city wall, and this path I'm taking was the path that they took on horses, and this was later built for tourists. I mean, it's climbable. We are on the inner city wall right now, and this pit you see right here, it's used to trap enemies. This is the outer city gate, and this is the inner city gate. When the enemies did out the outer city gate, they would come in here, and only to find that they will be trapped in here, and soldiers on this side of the wall will shoot arrows or throw rocks down at them, and there's no way for them to escape. These walls right here are used for defense against intruders from outside. It's a really nice cityscape right here. It's a building for viewing, there's the gates, and that's the place where you light fire for signals right there. I'm not too sure about this, but I think this is where the archer shoots, and this, they put cannons here, or it might be the other way around. The innermost section of the city is surrounded by 2 layers of walls, and I think this is where all the troop trainings are done. Look at the mountain ranges in the distance. What's on them? Can't believe there's snow on these mountain ranges. I mean, it's June, and that place doesn't have a really high elevation. That was a lot of walking, and I'm exhausted. I mean, as a border city, this place is pretty small, because, I mean, the borders are constantly changing, so I don't know how they figured this out on how to work out the system. Oh my god. Feels so rough. This place legit took 168 years to build. Walking out of the city, aka out of the country. This is the major gate of this place, and we're out of here. So we're out of this place, and I gotta say, I was pretty impressed by the way it was built and all the texture and the style, considering that it's been standing for more than 600 years. But now I think we're gonna be heading to dinner, and that's pretty much gonna be it for today. I'm not too sure where we're going tomorrow. I have to look at our plan. If you guys have been enjoying this so far, make sure to drop a like and stay tuned for better content. But yeah, I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow. Peace.